hit go live. Then I come over here and transition over right now.
Transition.
Consider it transitioned.
Well, that must mean we're live, pal.
That, you know what? Rumor has it that just might be the case.
You for true believers, true believers, true believers, true believers, true believers, true believers. It's just the gruesome twosome tonight, which means the show's about to go off the goddamn rails.
Oh, are there rails? Because we never even got upon them.
We weren't even close.
No.
We looked at him, we thought, not today, Satan. You know?
Not today.
Uh-huh. It's not Sunday.
No, this is not a fun day.
Yeah. I don't know if you know this. Gordon Ramsay had a restaurant. There was a famous video.
The wrestler, right?
Yep. Yeah, Gordon Ramsay, the wrestler. Yeah. Great chef gimmick. It was really well put together. It was very meta.
Yeah.
I really liked it. But he had a restaurant, and it was like this whole, like, it was like kitchen nightmares, but at his own place. And they were bringing people in. And he's like, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to go through and we're going to wipe down counters with this special cloth that detects cocaine.
Ooh.
And so they walked through and they wiped everything.
Yeah.
Everything had cocaine. Bathrooms, prep tables, wait area, everything had it, right? Had residue.
Dining room, dinette.
Yeah.
You can find it at Cocaine Market. I'm talking about Cocaine Market.
So it cuts to him doing like just a still head, and he's just like, I can't believe this. I can't believe that this is happening on a Sunday. It's like, oh, if it's not a Sunday, it's all fair game, but you got Sunday brunch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would argue that we are the Sunday brunch on cocaine of the Marvel Crisis Protocol podcasts because we are. The Professional Casual Network presents, wait, did I roll a wild? A Marvel Crisis Protocol vlog. I, of course, am your host, Big Chuck. Ooh, would you like that? Kind of forgot what show I was on. Sorry. And I am, screw it. I'm the host tonight. I am in
Hell
this
yeah.
chair. Yeah, I'm in
Hell
this
yeah.
chair. I am joined once again by my comrade, my cohort, my co-conspirator, the CEO, editor-in-chief, supreme ruler, and reptilian overlord of the Professional Casual Network, Tim.
I'm bleeding for this network.
You are.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
You know?
You okay, bud?
Like I'm fine. I got it out.
You got one on the other hand, too. How'd that happen?
No.
Backside.
This one?
No, on the backside.
Oh, gosh!
Yeah, I don't know.
No, you're right. I don't know.
Are you fist fighting people in like some type of weird underground fight club I don't know about?
No, it's not that weird.
Okay, good, because I'd be very disappointed that you didn't ask me.
It's more of a sex dungeon.
All right, now I'm more disappointed you didn't invite me.
Well,
why don't you undisappoint me by telling me what we're going over tonight?
So tonight,
yes,
some might say on Wait, Did I Roll a Wild? We are going to talk about some of the hobby stuff we've done this week. We're going to talk about the game we didn't play this past Monday on twitch.tv/Professional Casual Network.
Shout out to the weather.
Shout out to the weather. As well as Nick Fury, his mother-clucking Grunts. Henchman.
Yep.
As well as their card, because we got the card for both Nick Fury Jr. and the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. And we're going to talk about how you and I are going to be throwing down this next Monday.
Yeah.
In the Snowmageddon sequel.
Mm-hmm.
The Power Phase.
Love it. Here for it.
Mm-hmm.
Super hyped.
And we also are going to talk about a surprise thing that we'll bring up later when I figure it out.
Okay, good, because I was like, oh, we have a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Now you have me all excited.
Listen, it'll be exciting.
All right.
Probably. I don't know. I just work here.
Fair. What have you been working on this week? You any more battle foam organized?
No. So thankfully, we haven't played since the last time I spoke of my battle foam, so it's all still in the battle foam. I did order a new thing of it that will hold like the Lizard and Kraven, as well as all the convocation characters.
Oh, there you go.
So, and I did order just yesterday the next wave of X-Men stuff. So Rogue and Gambit, Juggernaut, Colossus, Magic.
Can I ask where you ordered?
Huh?
Where'd you order them from?
I ordered them from a little place that actually you can check out at beardeddragongames.online.
Oh.
Pre-orders were up, so not only did I get the prepay discount, but I got the the professional casual discount.
Which would be what?
PCME10.
Dang, that's an easy code to remember.
Yeah, it's like professional casual Me,
Yeah.
10
Yeah. Yep.
at checkout, and I used that. I just walked right up to the cash register and I dropped all that stuff on the table and was like, I want this PCME10. And he was like, what? And I said, PCME10. And he's like, oh, just don't talk with a mouthful of Star Crunch next time. And I was like, it's so good though.
Yes.
I also got into a game called Dice Thrones.
So I have heard some chatter about this Dice Thrones on this channel. I did make the mistake. Well, I didn't make the mistake. I was on the show last week for 10 minutes, so I did find it acceptable to listen to it.
I haven't washed my face still on this side.
Yeah, just because it's still there. I mean, that was a big moment for you, bud.
It really was.
It was everything you wanted and more. Check out our TikTok, by the way.
I really enjoyed that too.
Yeah, I thought you would. Yeah.
Because it was a surprise.
Yeah.
I went on to like upload a Lost Omens thing, and I was like, oh, what's this?
New clip.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right.
Good times. We love that for you, bud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But Dice Throne is incredibly good. I keep calling it Dice Thrones, and it's not because I'm like, oh, it's dice and you're throwing them. So
Right.
it's like, oh, they're thrones.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not.
Did you play it with Dan?
I played a lot of it.
Huh.
So I played it at a get-together with a friend of the network, Daryl Blanchard,
Okay.
for a get-together with like him and Shane and Gordon and all their wives and spouses and stuff. We had a great time. We played at like 7-player. And then I went out and immediately bought it all because I was like, holy shit, I absolutely adore this game. Went out and bought as much as I could through Bearded Dragon Games. He special ordered it for me because they didn't have it in stock, which is super nice of him.
Right.
The next wave came in yesterday, so I grabbed those as well, and then pre-ordered all of the Marvel stuff because there's Marvel pre-orders up for it too.
That's correct.
Where the first, and there's going to be 8 characters. There's a 4-character box that's Scarlet Witch, Thor, Loki, and Miles Morales, Spider-Man.
It's a weird starter. But
It is. Well, and some of the other packs too are kind of like weird pair-ups. Doctor Strange and Black Widow.
Okay.
Captain Marvel and Black Panther.
Oh. Okay.
But it's compatible with the base game, of which I think there's probably 16 characters. They all come in 2-character boxes. They're like $25 each, and it has everything for 2 people to play just out of the gate. It's really solid game.
Huh.
I have it in my car if you ever want to play with it.
Yeah, I mean, Dan said it is good.
It is.
You got to play it.
I played a game with Stefan, also from the Patreon the other day. He was at the store when I was picking up, and I was like, yo, you got 10 minutes? You want to learn to play a game? And he did. And then he went and bought a box too. He asked Anthony if I work off commission, and I said, no, but I should.
Okay. Thanks for the invite. Appreciate that.
Would you have come?
Yeah, I probably would have.
Really?
Yeah, I was free this week. Yeah, my schedule was pretty late. I wasn't working nights.
Oh.
Would have hung out. It's fine.
I mean, just be at the Dragon waiting for me to stop in and have the time to play a game like Stefan was.
I have. I've been there.
Where
I usually figure out the times that you're going to be there, and I try to hang around. You never show up because Anthony lets you know that I'm like hanging around waiting for you.
That's not 100% true. Sometimes he doesn't tell me on purpose.
Right. Fair.
So,
That's super fair.
what'd you do this week?
So I am in a mad rush to get a Sam Wilson.
I'd do the same thing.
To get a Sam Wilson model painted up because I might switch my list.
Ooh.
For this Monday.
Yeah.
But I wanted to do. I got the Trident Studios, I think they're called. Shout out to Modest Miniature Studios. Amazing. Head over there to their Etsy store. They have all the Nuclear Firefly, all the C-27 run of like Marvel Crisis Protocol
Were
stuff.
these the people that had that awesome Phantom X and stuff like that?
So yeah, C-27 is the company that produced it.
Gotcha.
And then Modest Miniatures. I keep doing that. Modest Miniature Studios is out of Texas, and they're the like only printer that sells on Etsy.
Okay.
That's in the States, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so go check them out. They hook me right up all the time with stuff. So anyway, so I got one of them, and it's like he's in like the superhero like landing pose.
Yeah.
With his like wings giant out and stuff. Not that I didn't love the released version, I just wanted something different.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna paint the actual official model like the normal like Captain America, and this one I'm painting red and black to be like more of his Falcon style. So at least that's my hope anyway.
I actually spent some time this weekend watching Blender tutorials so I can start 3D modeling. order a
right.
bunch of 3D printers and, just make a whole bunch of Phantom X's.
Fair.
So
I very, very honestly, I am greatly considering trying to, like, for 2022, my, like, hobby thing is trying to get into 3D printing.
yeah, let's
Like,
do it together.
So, like, I want to, but you have to have a lot of space and ventilation, two things I don't have. Like, I can figure out the software part of it. Like,
Yeah.
I can probably sit down and figure it out. It'll take me a while, but to get good, clean prints.
Yeah.
It's the fact that I don't have the space and I don't have the ventilation, because that stuff will kill you.
Right. So here's what we do.
Yeah.
Let's just punch a big hole in your roof, right?
Yeah, that's... Joke's on you. There's already a hole in the roof.
It comes pre-made.
Yeah, but
You
it's
just
like...
put some PCV pipe up like a radon extractor thing, and you're good to go.
So I agree, but it is in my mom's room. I try not to go in there if I can help it.
Oh, yeah, super
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah. You never know what you're going to walk into.
Yeah, true.
But I am in the process of getting that done. I have a bunch of commission work. I have 115 models I'm trying to get painted up for a board game commission. I'm not...
What board game?
Batman animated series,
Ooh.
the board game.
Okay.
I think it's called Batman Adventures or something like that. It looks very similar to Batman Chronicles board game, but they're all the animated like style of miniature figure.
Yeah.
So it's like 115 because he got all the expansions too, and it's a lot of like the same pose grunt that I'm working on, just trying to kill those
henchmen.
I do apologize. Yes, it is henchmen. So I'm working on that. I was debating if I want to try to get Dormammu put together to bring him on Monday instead, because I have been itching to run Dormammu, but he's still in the saran wrap, so I don't see that happening.
I gotcha. I mean, if you want to borrow the Dormammu that I put together and painted myself, you're more than welcome.
So I do, because you did a fantastic job.
I really did.
I was really proud of you. However, I also had kind of made the conscious decision that I don't want to listen to you keep calling him Dormammu the entire time and get angry in round 2 instead of round 3.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like a whole extra round.
That is. Yeah, you might as well put it off, honestly.
Yeah, if I can help it.
And especially if you're running Sam Wilson, who I'll keep calling Steve Wilson.
Yeah, exactly.
Or Wilson Fisk.
Yeah.
Or Fisk Wilson.
Yeah. Ooh, Fisk Wilson. I like that.
Or Wilson Fister.
Not so much.
Yeah.
Don't like that one. So yeah, that's in the process of getting done right now. So that's a thing.
Okay.
Let's talk about our topic tonight.
Yes.
We've rambled on since we are actually on a time crunch.
Hold on. We're only 12 minutes in. Last time I was still talking about nightstands.
That's true, you were.
So one other tangent I want to go on, since you did bring up kind of DC stuff. Actually forced my wife to sit down and watch The Suicide Squad this weekend because I really
second one.
The second, yes. The one with the in front of it.
Right.
The James Gunn one. The one that's just
the one that actually only matters.
Mustache. That one.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to watch Peacemaker.
So good.
And she was like, well, is there anything I need to know? And I was like, shit, yeah, kinda. Yeah, we should watch The Suicide Squad first. And we did, and she enjoyed it and was like...
It's very good.
She was like, oh, wow, this was actually a lot funnier than I thought. And I was like, right?
Yeah.
Dan and I went to see it in theaters after Chuck stood me up to go watch it, and it was very, 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 very good.
No, I just watched it for free. There's a difference.
Yeah. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Fair. So we sat down and finally watched the first episode because it was on like the free version of HBO Plus or Max or whatever.
Max, yeah.
It was so good.
So good. So
really good.
I just finished episode 3 today while I was painting Wilson Fisk, the Captain Bird, and I was. John Cena is the greatest actor of our generation.
Right?
So good.
Move over, The Rock.
Yeah.
John Cena is now here.
Like, and the thing is, like, I so badly just want this style of movie to now be every DC, like DCMU or whatever it would be.
Yep.
Like, so bad. I want the more mature content.
And the sense of humor.
Yeah, and DC is the more mature.
It is darker,
like comic,
grimmier.
Like there's no reason why.
More perilous.
Yeah, let the kids have Marvel. Give the adults the DC. Like I know Batman is like the most popular character in the world or whatever it was that they argued is still a thing for them, but like. It's oh my god! It's just so fucking good.
It really is.
It's so good. If you haven't checked it out, go immediately. I promise you, it's worth the month. Wait till the end of the month when all the episodes are out. And
or it's free. Check it out. Check out the free first episode.
Yeah,
you can
it's
do that
super
without
good.
an account. You can
Yeah.
just check it out on the site. It's free. You're gonna love it, and you're gonna be like, all right.
Also, there's like a ton of really good stuff on HBO Max.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of good stuff. It is well worth the price, and it's, in my opinion, way better than Netflix at this point, because Netflix is already raising their price again.
And you've already seen Arcane, so you might as well move on.
Yeah,
to
it's like,
something
what are you
else.
even doing with your life? You know what I
Right.
mean? You know what? Sign up for HBO Max, watch Peacemaker, watch the Harley Quinn show.
Harley Quinn show is also very good.
Stupid good. If you love Venture Brothers, you're gonna love the Harley Quinn show.
Yep, legitimately. What's this other show that I see that has a similar animation style as Venture Brothers? That's like political figures. It's like like a jacked George Washington, and
I have no idea. I know what you're talking about. I haven't
seen
checked it out
clips of it on TikTok. I
Yeah.
don't know what it's on. I just assume if it's something that looks good, it's probably on HBO Max. So
yet. I don't think so. I'm not
Okay.
totally sure. I know what show you're talking about. There's also one called. Oh man, I can't think of it now. But she works for like. She's like.
in Hell as like a demon.
No, that one is good too, though. Yeah, that's
really
a
wanna
good show.
watch that
That's a
one,
very
too.
good show. That's same people that made Super Jail.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, same.
Animation style's drastically different.
Drastically
but looks
different,
really
but
good.
I believe it is the same people that made Super Jail. Is like the whole
Okay.
thing. No, this one is like she works for like the Illuminati Dark Order government,
Okay.
but it's like desk job jockeys, and I cannot remember. It's like the Inside or something like that.
Oh, Inside Job.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
it is called Inside Job. Yeah, stupid good.
Another one I just saw TikTok clips for has kind of a very Adult Swim Adventure Time vibe,
Yes.
but it's some of the like Oni cartoons and Zack and stuff like YouTube animators from that like Newgrounds era
Yeah.
have finally gotten a show
Yeah.
about I don't know, it's these two like errand boys that are supposed to just make people smile. It's called like Smile Time or Smile
Yeah.
Team or something like
Yeah.
that. And there's just a forest near them that's just a big mystical forest that has adventures in it.
Yeah.
And they go into it and they're like, oh, this is so cool, we might get a quest. And a witch just like steals their souls and tries to like it's
Okay.
like Rick and Morty mixed with South Park, mixed with Adventure Time, mixed with those old Newgrounds style of comedy and animation. It looks
Right.
so stupid good.
Okay. I would probably check that out.
Yeah.
I'd probably check that out.
It's on Adult Swim. I don't know how you watch it, but
Were you real quick because we're already on a tangent? Did you ever watch Gravity Falls?
yeah,
Okay, so like I just got into Gravity Falls.
it's great.
It's really good. Like I can see a lot of the Rick and Morty elements in it. Like, you know what I mean? But
Yep.
yeah, really good. And let your kids watch it because it's fantastic.
Yeah,
Like,
it's kinda-
it's definitely age appropriate.
It is definitely like if they took Adventure Time and Rick and Morty and mixed
Yeah.
them together and made it appropriate for kids, but with a slightly more cerebral plot.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
solid.
well, I was very pleasantly surprised.
Yep.
Very good. All right. What's our
Anyway,
topic tonight? Yeah.
so
what's our
Nick
topic?
Fury Jr.
Okay.
The
Let's
palate
talk
cleanser
about
real quicker.
Yeah. Let's talk about it. First off, I know you guys talked about it last week.
Yeah.
I love the models. I
Yeah.
love the Nick Fury model. I think it is perfect.
Mhm.
I think it encapsulates everything that's great about Nick Fury. And I'm glad they went with the Nick Fury Jr. option.
Oh, obviously.
And I think because that's kind of just the norm now for Nick Fury
Correct.
at this point. And I actually like how the henchmen are working.
Yeah.
The fact that it's all one base, it's not like a bunch of little dudes.
Mm-hmm.
It's all one base. They're on the bigger base. I don't mind the tactical rope. I think it's cool.
The tactical ropes make sense now. Now that
Yeah.
we know how they're deployed.
Right. It makes a lot of sense. I mean, obviously, these are just a bunch of jamokes. We have no idea what they actually.
Jabronis is the politically correct term.
No, so jabroni comes from the term jamoke.
Oh, what's a jamoke?
A jamoke is a jabroni.
Oh.
So, like, jamoke is the actual official carny wrestling term.
I thought that was just shortened Jamocha Shake from Arby's,
Yes.
which I still don't really know what it is. Apparently it's orange. I thought it was coffee.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Real quick though, apparently Arby's has a new sandwich out that's like
The hot-
super hot
Yeah.
habanero.
Except they blast it with mayo and shit.
There's like no, there's no mayo on it.
Yeah.
It's a habanero barbecue sauce, I thought.
There's both.
Oh.
It's lettuce, tomato, and mayo on the bottom, and then on the top is raw jalapenos, which I actually really appreciate.
Oh, okay.
The habanero barbecue sauce, some type of onion straw or something,
Okay.
and chicken or beef, yeah.
Right. Okay. Well,
And bacon.
enemy of a different show, Big_Bane,
Yeah.
talked about it on their show that doesn't need to be named here.
Mhm.
About how great it is, and that they give you like a little shake on the
Yeah.
side. And he says you don't even need it.
That's what I've heard,
Yeah.
actually, kind of unanimously. It's like,
Yeah.
it's not even, it's not really
It's cool
hot.
that you gave it to us. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not free. It's worked into the price, just so y'all know, but it's
Mhm.
fine. Anyway,
I watched that dude on TikTok that always goes to Dollar Tree and mixes stuff together
yeah.
and has, like, just eats on top of VHS tapes all the time.
The track.
He's an acquired taste, but, like, I really like him.
You are the taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah, it's dollar store food, and he's just like, yeah, it's gravies and, some type of meat or whatever, but let's... And he eats it, and he's like, wow, this is pretty good. He's just so positive. I really like it.
Yeah, fair. So anyway, I love the models. I love where they're going with it. Let's talk about them.
Yeah, so stats down the line, 6 health, medium movement, size 2 base, 4 threat. Already starting strong, honestly. 4-3-4 for defenses, which are stellar.
Stacked.
She-Hulk
He should
near-
be 4-3-3. I don't
Yeah.
understand why his Mystica's so high.
Same.
That is absurd.
My assumption is
For a 4, that's absurd.
they kind of mix and match whether Mystic is mental attacks and psionic strength,
Yeah.
or if it's magic. And I mean, it's Nick Fury. You're not gonna psych him out.
Is that the theory?
That's my assumption.
Okay. He's just so battle hardened.
Yeah.
He's just old grizzled vet that he just won't break.
Yeah.
All right.
So his first, not builder, but his static builder
Yep.
is the Fury Special, range 3, strength 5, 0 power. After this attack is resolved, the character gains 1 power. Pierce on a wild. Actually stellar.
Why is it 5 strength?
What do you mean?
So that is realistically everybody else. Now, granted,
It doesn't have rapid fire.
okay,
A lot of the
so
others
I'll
don't.
give you that. It doesn't have rapid fire, but most pistol, I would assume this is their version of a pistol attack.
I mean, kind of. He's got more of like a Tech 9. You know what I mean? Kind of going on.
Yeah,
It's a
right.
submachine gun.
It's a laptop.
It's also
gun
a
for
special.
Perfect Dark.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess I get it from that. It's just weird that the builders are the same strength.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's usually one is less. One is one strength less, and I figured Fury Special would be, especially since it has a pierce.
Correct.
So,
But here's the thing: when Fury's coming at you, he's coming at you hard.
right.
So, and he's a 4 threat. If this was a 3 threat Fury, yes, absolutely, probably 4 strength, and probably even not with Pierce. Pierce is awesome on this type of attack.
Yeah. Pierce is just good.
Mhm.
Whatever. I'm fine with it.
His actual builder is Tactical Knife, range 2, strength 5, 0 power, gains power equal to the damage dealt, bleed and pierce on a wild. This is Adamantium Slash,
Yeah.
except it's with a knife.
Right.
He does what Wolverine does, but better, because it's with just a single knife, not 6 of them.
Right. I mean, he's Nick fucking Fury. You know
He
what
is
I mean?
Nick fucking Fury, so you do have that going
Yeah.
for him. So pretty basic so far, and then we have lead from the front.
Yeah, I'm kind of hyped for this.
This is Suspender, range 3, strength 7,
Yep.
3 power.
Mm-hmm.
After this attack is resolved, an allied shield agent's character within 3 of this character may advance short towards the target character. Then the shield agent's character may make a pistol's attack targeting that character.
Right.
So pretty much a rapid fire.
Yep.
Which is stellar.
It's kind of rad.
Yeah. Action economy's great on this gentleman.
Yeah. And once we look at Pistol's attack, I am curious because I don't think I'm sure I looked at it. It didn't register to me, but I am curious to see how much actual output it's going to be when using this.
Yes. Well, and it's automatic. It's not on a hit. It's not on a wild
Right.
and a hit or
It just happens.
correct.
Right.
So he also comes with a new affiliation for Shield, last line of defense. And this is awesome. This is actually one of the more incredible parts.
This is wild.
This is yes.
Yes.
If you have fewer victory points than your opponent, the first time each round an allied character is dazed or KO'd by an enemy effect, after the effect is resolved, you score 1 victory point.
So this is Black Order Light.
Yes, like reverse Black Order.
Right, because
Instead of killing someone else, it's when one of your guys is dazed or KO'd.
Oh, you're right. Okay, yeah, so I completely read that. But it's the first time each round an allied character. So
Yeah.
just the first one that gets
Just the
KO'd.
first one.
Okay. All right. That's so I read it the other way that like the first time you KO someone, then it
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Okay.
So if you have an equal number or more victory points than your opponent, when an enemy character damages an allied character with an attack, the allied character may spend 1. If it does, after the attack is resolved, the allied character may advance short towards the attacking character. So
Now,
you do have to spend 1 for it,
yeah, still.
but it's still solid.
Right. I mean, it's Warpath for cheaper, right?
Correct.
That's how I'm understanding it. It's just Warpath for cheaper.
Yes.
Okay.
It's aggressive with a cost. Instead
Right.
Of for free.
Okay. Right.
But who cares?
Yeah. Anybody can do it?
Yes.
Like hell yeah.
And we don't know who's on the affiliation yet, but
You know who loves that? Venom.
Venom, Wolverine, Sabretooth, literally
fucking
any melee character.
Tentacle Boy. What the hell's his name?
Dr.
Mega Red.
Dr. Red.
Yeah.
Dr. Octopus, sorry.
No, Omega Red is who I meant.
Yes.
Like big base boys.
Mhm.
Big base boys love this.
Correct.
Because
The Ancient One loves this.
Yeah, Ancient One loves this too. Yeah. So do you think Shield's going to be the dark dimension for the good guys? It's like it's only Nick Fury, and then anybody who's on the team automatically gets it?
No, because we would have seen that in this affiliation ability. I did think that was going to be the case.
Yeah, good point. I didn't think about that.
I certainly was under the impression that was kind of going to be how it went, but
So
unless
who's on Shield that wouldn't be in Avengers?
Yeah, it seems like pretty much any good guy that's not on Avengers, which granted there aren't many. I don't know.
I guess this is so my theory.
We might see this more selective. We might see it super open. I have no idea.
I wonder if it is Shield as its own category, but it's literally copy and paste Avengers.
Yeah.
But just to keep them from being able to get access to Avengers Assemble, to Second Wind, and whatever that other one is that they have.
I'd almost be curious if we might have something in. I think there's 10 tactics cards.
Yeah, which is also wild.
So there might be something in there as well that might be similar to a convocation ability where you can count people, because the Thunderbolts were technically under Shield.
Yeah, good point.
So you could argue narratively that any villain could really be under this heading as well.
I will say this. AMG, I know you're listening.
What's up, Dallas?
If you give us 10 tactics cards, and if you give us one reprint in those 10, I will burn your establishment to the ground. In a video game or a book.
Yes.
Yep. Allegedly. Yep.
So moving on to his active superpower, we have Calling the Cavalry. Cavalry.
Yep.
I always say Calvary, but it's Cavalry.
Calvary.
Cavalry.
Calvary.
Cavalry.
Cavalry?
Cavalry.
Anyway, what does it do?
It costs 2 power, and if there are no shield agents characters in play, place it in play within range 3 of this character with an activated token. It may immediately interact with one extract objective token. It is now part of your squad. So we were under the impression that grunts were not going to be able to interact with stuff at all, but this one specifically allows them to.
Right. Which is interesting.
Yeah.
And we'll get into why it's interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he also has the innate Director of Shield. When an allied shield agent's character is within range 3 of this character, it may reroll one of its attack or defense dice. And this character gains 1 power whenever the allied character deals damage or suffers damage from an enemy effect.
Which is really good.
Uh-huh.
Because they're going to need it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back to Calling the Cavalry real quick.
Yes.
That is, if they're not on the field, they get to essentially pop in within range 3 and immediately interact with an objective.
Yeah. An extract objective.
Yeah, an extract objective.
So that's right. Hammers. Immediately.
Immediately.
Immediate hammers.
Yep.
For 2 power.
What's the other one? Herbs.
Yep.
Like, you no longer have to have a long mover. You can just have Nick fucking Fury pop up.
Well, very legitimately, because you can move up a medium move on round 1.
Yep.
Use your Fury special, guarantee a power. Now you have 2 power. You can deploy them, and they can immediately interact with something. I think we are going to see a lot of Nick Fury Jr. use. And it is going to completely revolve around that action economy. It's going to be incredible, especially early game.
Yeah.
And we'll see later on, too, how that gets even better.
Right.
Because I
think Wong with Advanced R&D is going to be huge in Avenger
and
Shield.
And see, that's the thing, is Nick Fury generates a metric shit ton of power.
Yeah.
He's gaining power from both his static and his regular builder. He only has a couple things to use it on, which is a spender attack, which is only 3 power, and then calling in the cavalry, which is only 2.
Right.
He's gaining power whenever the shield agents take or deal damage. Guy's throw-puts, real good.
Yeah, real good.
Highly anticipate a bunch of those new tactics cards being power dumps for Nick Fury himself, which makes a ton of sense.
That would be my assumption. Yep. And I think what's really interesting about all this is like, we'll get into it with the henchmen. But yeah,
I think one of the tactics cards will absolutely be a call in the cavalry or interacting with shield agents currently in play and just moving them anywhere on the board.
Yeah.
Like a asteroid M or
Yep.
On his injured side, he does lose 1 health or 1 stamina, but that's
which is a little weird for a hero.
Yeah.
I guess that isn't the trope
front.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. That used to be the trope. I guess it isn't anymore, but
nothing else changes on his injured side. It is just his stamina. And let's go over to the shield agents.
All right. This is wild.
This is wild. So they only have 2 stamina, medium movement, 2 height.
Medium movement on a big base, though. Ooh. I love that.
And 1's across the board.
Yeah. Which is fun.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
Really, too.
It makes sense. They're just dudes.
Correct.
They're just dudes with guns.
Yep.
They ain't Punisher. You know what I mean?
And there's 3 of them. 1 has 1 physical defense. 1 has 1 energy defense. And that dude on the rope.
Yeah.
You know, that rope is not attached to anything, but it is rigid.
Right.
That is a mystical defense if I've ever seen one.
For
the
sure.
old rope trick from Dungeons & Dragons 3.5.
There it is.
Is what it is. They have 1 attack. It is called Pistols.
Yes.
It is range 3, strength 4, 0 power. Pretty basic.
I mean, range 3, strength, and 4 is not bad. There's only 3 of them on the base. Somebody's getting 2 shots off.
Correct.
You know?
They have 3 innates. 1 is just that they are the grunts of Nick Fury. Another one called Buy You Time.
Henchman.
When this character drops an objective token, its controlling player places it on the battlefield instead of their opponent. Yeah. So
what?
Yeah. Guess what? Yes, please.
Yeah.
Please kill my agents.
Yeah.
With that herb.
Yeah.
So I can move it even closer to myself.
Yep. Yeah, herb is gonna see a huge amount of play now.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I also it's frustrating because it's like they now have an objective. I need for them to get rid of it. Like I need to get rid of those stupid things. Also, so it just makes Fury waste power on his turn.
Yeah.
I have to get rid of him. But if I shoot him, I now have no control over where that stupid token drops.
Correct.
Like, oh, I love it. So it just gets me so excited.
Just wait for the meta with Mr. Sinister to come in to be killing your own opponents or your own allies to be getting genetic tokens to be able to.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. Oh, that is a delight.
Right?
Oh.
So you end an activation with the shield agents holding something. They say they take a damage, something happens to them, whatever.
Right.
Who gives a shit? Because now it's Mr. Sinister's turn on your following activation. You pop them and kill them off, drop it next to you. Now Strange picks it up, has genetic tokens, and also hasn't used any of its move actions. Can then beam, get some more genetic tokens, and then finger guns and moonwalk the hell away with his move action, and probably, be on top of your vessel.
Right. Oh, I love it. I love it so hard. I think okay, I love henchmen so much. I love the idea that henchmen are really put into this game, but I want it to just stay with these. So we also have D&D Daredevil
Yes.
coming out, DD coming out with Elektra, and I'm very interested to see how they're going to play different because I think there will be a slight difference in them.
Mhm.
My assumption is maybe they only can like the hand can only affect secures or something stupid like
Yes.
right.
Well, they don't have feet, so
right, which makes sense.
Mhm.
Yep. It's not the foot.
correct.
Right. Different.
Very,
universe.
very legitimately. I mentioned it a little bit last week, but I'm going to double down on it now.
Uh-huh.
My guess, my query
Shit. Yep.
is that the hand and edges
Yeah.
will disappear during the cleanup phase.
Oh.
That they will come into play, they will do whatever they're doing, and then they go back into the shadows during the cleanup phase.
I don't hate that. as
Listen,
a
I was being serious with that. It wasn't that funny.
no, yeah. I thought it was good. I actually like that idea. I kind of makes it more interesting.
Yeah.
I like the idea that if they're holding a token, then you also get to control its movement, but then you just constantly get to hot shot wherever like that token around.
Yep.
I think it'd be really cool. What's your feeling on it? What's your feeling as for henchmen coming in or henchmen, if you will?
Yeah.
Will that make Dan happy?
Gruntsman.
Yeah, grunt. I don't like gruntsman.
I
I like henchman better because
henchman. How about hench grunts?
No.
Gruntsmen. I already said that
Yeah,
one.
you did.
Man
grunts.
grunts.
Yeah, there you go.
So I like them. I think that they are doing them very well.
Yes, I think they're.
I think that this was a big risk for them to kind of upset the balance that's currently there, and I think that they are. They've done really right by the player base, by the tone that the game takes as a whole. And I'm very excited for these. I'm not overwhelmed by them. I'm not like, oh, I have to take Nick Fury every game just so I can bring these in. Like, I don't feel they're bullshit.
It feels like when Black Order came in, it's a totally different way to play the same game.
Yeah.
And I kind of wish we had gotten a little bit more.
Yes.
Of like info. Like I know it's just a panel to play and stuff, but I'd like to know what the affiliation, list looks like.
Yes.
Just so I can better understand it. Unless this is a way of them teasing a bunch of characters coming out, like Coulson, like
Maria Hill.
and Maria Hill,
Maybe
that's her name.
Quake.
Peggy Carter
Peggy Carter.
would be kind of dope.
Dazzler. Headed up S.H.I.E.L.D. for a while.
But I don't want Shield Dazzler. I want Roller Skates Dazzler.
I mean, maybe we can have both. Maybe she'll come with roller skates into
she
this.
won't.
Yeah, fair.
They're not gonna do that.
Yeah, fair.
Although I do believe C27 does have a Roller Skate Dazzler, so
hell
the
yeah.
proxy is there if I need it.
So here's the thing, and this is what I want people in chat to let us know what you think in the YouTube comments, or you know what, leave it on a 5-star review for the podcast over on Audible or Apple iTunes.
Do that while you're hitting that like and subscribe button.
Yes, you can do that right now.
Yeah.
But here's what I would like to see is.
Them officially call them henchmen.
No, I
I'd
do
like
really
that.
like the term henchman, but
Yeah.
but I
Well,
will.
grunts is a derogatory term.
I also feel that way.
Yeah.
But here's what I would like to see, because we know that Criminal Syndicate is going to be getting some grunts. We know S.H.I.E.L.D. has grunts.
Henchmen.
So I anticipate them kind of balancing this out by effectively adding characters to every affiliation that is going to have the ability to have grunts.
Henchmen. Yes. In the grand scheme of this game never ending in an outlasting Games Workshop.
And maybe no Asgardian grunts, or maybe no Black
Henchmen.
Order grunts, but potentially you could have those
Alien dudes for Black Order.
the Gene Stealer looking guys for
Yeah.
Black Order. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Asgard could have just Asgards,
Mhm.
like just random nobodies.
And especially at a point where additional alternate identities or secondary Daredevil or Black Widow or things like that being able to be introduced to the game and potentially changing up where they're able to play on some affiliations, I think that's a great way to introduce a lot
It
of
would be cool to see like if we got like Red Guardians. What's the Red Guardian is her dad. What's
Yeah.
the team that he's on? The Guardians?
but until you said Red Guardian, I would have been able to tell you.
Yeah, fair. Anyway, I just want Ursa Major, regardless.
Yes.
Right. But to have like a Widow's minions, right, where they're all like trainees or something into that.
Red
effect.
Room trainees or
Yeah,
initiates
that
or
would be cool.
acolytes or some random mutates from Mr. Sinister. Maybe we finally get a Mr. Sinister affiliation that comes on a tactics card or something, or a different Mr. Sinister, which is
honestly,
probably a stretch,
we were talking about it in the Discord, and by that I mean me. I made a comment, and nobody responded to it, which is I want AIM henchmen.
Yes.
But I don't want a new MODOK. I think MODOK is fine. I don't think we need a new MODOK. But an AIM Scientist Supreme would be rad as hell to finally get, because he's just a big giant bully to all the AIM lackeys.
Yes. Yep.
So I think that would be really cool to have. Ravensguard, it's henchman. But I really like the idea of incorporating it, but I want it done over time.
Ooh. Mitch said Hellfire Club Grunts
Henchman
would be... I super dig that.
Yeah.
Or multiple man with them built in.
Did he have henchmen?
I mean, his mutant power is kind of to create gruntsmen.
True. Henchman, Dan.
But I do agree with Dan in the chat who said I think X-Men would be the difficult one to
But they don't need
off. Right.
They don't have henchmen. They have well-established characters.
Right. So we already know that Criminal Syndicate's getting them. Cabal should get some.
Yeah, there should be
Avengers
Hydra
Yes.
henchmen.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like, yes, Bob exists, but Bob was a special character within that.
Yeah.
But there's no reason why we couldn't have Hydra henchmen. There's no reason why we can't have AIM henchmen. And from the sounds of it, Criminal Syndicate is also getting like the hand. But my assumption is it's only coming with Daredevil and Elektra, because apparently Elektra could potentially also summon them.
Yeah, I could see either one of them being able to do
I believe that was said on a stream.
And you know what? I guess I wouldn't be shocked if they had affiliation-specific tactics cards, which allowed you to bring in those henchmen as well.
Yeah.
Fuck. You got me.
Got him.
You got me.
Got it. It's working. Yes.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
Listen, if you're allowed to make up custom scenarios every Monday at twitch.tv/professional casual network at 7 p.m. On Mondays,
Yeah.
then I'm allowed to change one word in their keywords.
That's fair.
All I want.
Yeah.
It's my show too, Dan. With that being said,
Who are we missing? Like,
I don't think anybody. Oh,
maybe the Warriors 3 for Asgard could be their grunts.
Sure. Oh, my whole point is I want them to drop these two. I want them to drop so we can get a feel for it. And then I don't want them to touch it for a year.
Year?
Yes, I don't want any more grunts after this. I don't want 2022 to be Year of the Henchman. I don't want that. What I want is for us to have
It'd be
two...
pretty gruntacular, though.
No, it's too much henching. Yeah. I don't want all that henching. We don't need that much henching. But what I do want is for two teams to have this one specific gimmick. Then leave it the hell alone. Don't let anybody else have it for like a minute. Because we saw that.
That'd be special.
Right. Because we saw that a bunch, right? Like X-Men and Brotherhood came out. And it was like, oh, cool. There's two different leaders for an affiliation with two different abilities. And then what happened? We immediately got a bunch of additional leaders for affiliation.
Not a bunch. We got like 2 more.
We got like 4.
Really?
Yeah.
It was Sin and who else?
Sin, Sam Wilson for Avengers,
There was,
and then
there was a gap
Hulkbuster.
there.
It was all in a year.
Yeah. But 3 new affiliation leaders for existing affiliations in a year? I mean, that's less than quarterly.
Spider-Man?
All right, that's 4, so once a quarter.
Yeah, but I don't want once a quarter. I don't want 4 henchmen a quarter. Or, I don't want 1 a quarter for a year. Like, I don't want that. I don't want the gimmick to now become stale, is my point here.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't... I don't think that would be cool. Ravensguard, it's henchman. I just... I don't know. Like, I'm fine with it. Just let it happen. Henchman, did.
Something they doing? I loved Warcraft.
You did. You were a big guy. You're a big fan.
Mm-hmm.
You were all.
And now they're part of Microsoft.
That's a thing.
Listen, if Microsoft has got to pay $65 billion to get Bobby K out of there so Blizzard can actually be a good company again, go for it. Absolutely.
I mean, it would make a lot of sense for them to buy it and then not touch it.
Yeah.
And just let them do their own thing.
Let them do their thing. guys,
You're helping our algorithm. We really appreciate that.
you're Mitch. You're just reinforcing why he's doing this.
It's henchman.
As someone that does super annoying stuff all of the time, ignoring it is the best way to make it go away.
No.
But when you feed into it, that's exactly what he wants, because it's exactly what I would want.
Yep.
You know, I want reactions to Dormammu Milker, so I say it until people stop, and then I'm just like, oh yeah, Dormammu.
Yeah, no, see, I don't, though.
Yeah.
I just keep going until everyone's really, really irritated, and then I go and have sex with my wife. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yep.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Mitch, by the way, I don't know if you've tried these yet, but Truly has these new margarita flavors that are really good. This is a watermelon cucumber.
Right. Allegedly.
Yes.
With that,
not a sponsor.
Right. With that being said, let's talk about our game that we're going to have on Monday.
Yes. So this past week, sorry for those of you that tuned in as part of Hurricane Winter Storm Izzy.
Yeah.
We spent the night getting slizzy, and not playing the game. You know. So this next week, though, Hurricane Izzy's dead. We killed it. And we're going to play a game. We're going to play Hammers and Gamma Shelters.
Is that what we're playing?
Yes.
Why? I feel like that's the only thing we ever play. I didn't actually look when you said, hey, what do you want to play?
Initially,
I figured I was going to have to play some stupid thing you wrote.
No, you were super clear that that's the only reason you thought I won. So I figured I'd play the most played
thing that we always play.
Crisis. No,
Okay.
not that we always play. Well,
no, you and I specifically always play Hammers and Shelters.
Oh, do we really?
Yeah, the only time that I'm ever on the show, it always ends up being Hammers and Shelters.
So the thing is I picked those two out for Tyler, who was going to be playing me last week initially, but he ended up having to work.
Right.
So just to get him kind of used to some of the more popular ones.
Right.
But then you kind of tag teamed in last minute because Tyler wasn't able to make it, and then he was, but then he wasn't again, or whatever it was. So I was just like, well, I'm gonna might as well keep him.
Right. I'm fine with it. I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
My list. Let's talk about it because I would like. I'm bouncing some ideas around here.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimately, my original list. Hold on, I gotta find Battlescribe, and I never use it. There it is.
You should get a big boy phone so you can have Assemble. Assemble's really good.
No, I don't really need a phone that is just dumb.
Oh, that works and does things?
No, mine works just fine, and it tells me how to do all the things.
I mean, that's true. It does allow you to do only the things that it wants to allow you to do.
Right. What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Why would I rather have a phone that doesn't work half the time?
That doesn't work half the time?
Yeah. You know, like Galaxy's just trying to send a text message to everybody is just when they all have iPhones, and then it doesn't work half the time because your phone's stupid and my phone works just totally fine when I'm messaging a bunch of people that also have iPhones.
Oh, that's fair. As long as, you only want to interact with people that have iPhones. Yeah.
Right. Yes, the majority of the world. Yep, pretty much.
No, they have about a 27% market share.
Well, those 27 people are my 6 friends I talk to, Tim. That's how it works.
That tracks.
Yep.
That's fair.
Yeah. That's why we're not friends. You know?
Listen, I get it.
That's how it works.
I get it.
That's why you message me on Messenger on Facebook instead of just texting me, even though you have my number. Sometimes I like to hear your specific text tone.
Oh, you have a specific text tone for me?
Yeah, I did for my friends, but apparently we're not friends anymore. So my list for Monday is Steve Rogers, Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
Hawkeye.
Okay.
Agent Black Widow. Lockjaw.
Yeah.
And good old Cable, the old Thunder Killer himself.
Who the heck is that?
Exactly.
Is it Cable?
It is Cable. It is Cabell, if you will.
Yes.
Yes.
So for my list for Monday, I'm going to be running a little bit something different. You know what I mean? People expect a certain thing when I, make lists. Mm-hmm. I'm going to actually be playing A-Force, which is one I've very, very seldom played.
Yeah, you don't play very often.
So led by She-Hulk, we're going to have She-Hulk, Black Cat, Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, and the most important A-Force member of all, Bullseye.
Tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Bullseye, actually a feminist. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that.
Yep. Equal opportunity will kill anybody.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Correct. He just wants that money, honey.
Yeah. Do you think
K-blah.
do you think Bullseye fits in well in A-Force?
No.
Okay. All right.
Not
well,
really.
no, I was like, other than like you just live the gimmick of being the biggest Bullseye mark.
Oh, I'm a Bullseye stan.
Yeah.
100%.
No, you're a mark for sure. You're getting conned hard.
Yeah. Listen, I don't care as long as he's near me. Like
Yeah.
as long as I can pay him to like smell his farts or whatever, even if they aren't actually him.
Right.
I'm down for the placebo effect.
Sure.
I'm in it.
But does like what's their ability again?
When someone is damaged, you can put a power on somebody else.
Okay. Well, I mean, him getting one power is actually not bad.
Right.
Like, it just makes his parting shot all that easier for you.
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
Or I never miss, or hit and run.
Right. Okay. My tactics cards, I'm bringing Avengers Assemble Patch Up.
Okay.
I don't remember why I'm taking Patch Up, but I'm taking it.
Yeah.
Professionals, because I think it's just cool. Like, it sounds like a really cool card if I can pull it off.
It's one that we always intend to use or put on a roster, but we never do.
Right. Well, I mean, it takes a lot of setup. You have to take a Black Widow, and you have to take Hawkeye.
Correct.
So, like, right there, that's tough.
Yep. Tougher McGuffers.
It is. Tactical analysis, because I just
really like tactical
I don't know
analysis.
what it is about tactical analysis. I just really love it.
I'm actually surprised you don't run Time Stone more. Now that it is tactical analysis on a stick that you could just use all the
Yeah,
time.
but then I would have to bring a Stone Bearer that can take it,
Yeah.
which is what? Doctor Strange?
Doctor Strange,
Ebony Maw?
Slim Thanos. It might just be those two.
I thought Maw could take it too.
I think Maw is Mind in Space.
Mind in Space. Okay, that's what it is.
And,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so, I mean...
I'm surprised Ancient One can't take it. Why didn't they make Ancient One a gem bearer and be able to
Yeah,
take
she
the
can't
Time
hold
Stone?
any, can she?
Yeah.
Oh, because gems don't actually matter in this game anymore. The gimmick,
yeah.
the gimmick's dead. You know what I mean?
Correct.
So why would they?
Yeah.
AMG. You know.
Good.
See, that's my fear about henchmen.
Yeah.
Is that they're going to like now do like a mass dump of like henchmen on people,
Yeah.
and then they're just gonna never bring them back. I'd rather spread out my henchmen dumping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what AMG stands for?
And Warpath.
Oh, fair.
Yep.
Do
A
you
lot
know
of
what
movement shenanigans.
You know what AMG actually stands for?
No.
Always more grunts. So there's going to be a lot more coming down the pipe.
Don't love it.
Yeah.
Don't love it. I prefer henchmen.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not an H in AMG, so I actually don't think that there's an H in Atomic Mass games at all.
Yeah, Thomas Max Games.
Oh, games.
Yeah.
Games, James.
It's like if like Hank Hill said it. Atomic Mass Games.
Games.
Oh,
By the way,
yeah.
coming back.
Oh, fuck it is.
Announced.
What?
Announced. Mike Judd was like, we're doing it. The studio, Fox, we're doing it ourselves.
Are you shitting my dick right now?
I am not.
All right. When did this happen?
This was in the last few days.
Why am I now finding out about this? Why did you not tell me immediately when you found out?
Kreger sent you a TikTok of it.
He didn't send me shit.
It was one of the 72 TikToks he sent yesterday.
I don't go in the professional casual TikToker.
Well, that's a shame. That's it. You did yesterday. You posted a TikTok yesterday.
I don't read your messages from Kreger because I'm terrified to open that message board.
Oh, yeah, fair. No, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Why would he not send that to me?
You don't follow that kind of nerdy chic girl with the glasses that talks in kind of in a monotone voice about like the psychology behind King of the Hill and all the characters?
No, I didn't even know this was a thing.
Oh, I adore her.
Why would
She
you not
is
tell me about
incredible.
her? I thought we were friends. I don't understand what's happening around here anymore.
Yeah, fair.
Anything else?
That's all I have.
Yeah, that's all I got. This show went off the rails. This is why we need a 3-man booth to keep us on track.
Yeah, fair.
Because when it's just you and me, it's an absolute mess.
That's very valid.
Of course Dan would love that joke. Anyway, sorry. I realized that
Because it was a good joke. Dan appreciates good things.
No, he doesn't.
He appreciates me, I feel like. I'm a good thing. A lot of people say, hey, Tim, you're not the absolute worst thing that could have happened to me today. And I say, wow, thanks, man. Then I tell them not to compliment me.
People tell you that?
No, they've never said it out loud
Oh, okay.
or to my face. But
Right.
I think that they think
It
it.
sounds like something that you would make up.
Yeah.
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 that you would just assume, but never actually ask to have that validation for you.
Oh, correct.
Yeah, because you're too afraid of it not being true.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, most compliments are in fact fake. So.
I've been going to therapy again.
Huh?
I've been going to therapy again.
That's good.
Yeah.
This is definitely a Elite 8 Showdown conversation.
It is. I'm not really sure how that.
Which, if you haven't checked it out, make sure
Hey.
every Friday to check out Elite 8 Showdown, where we
Yeah.
take an 8-subject bracket that could be about anything or everything.
Tonight we're recording our Valentine's Day episode because we're smart and we record a month ahead.
Boom. Ba-boom.
The most bromantic thing ever.
The most romantic thing ever.
Yes.
That'll air early March.
No, it's still in the time for February.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, that's what you told me.
Heck yeah.
I made the mistake and let you look at the calendar.
Oh, I don't read calendars.
Yeah, I know. You do have some butt chucking this Friday or this Monday though. I don't know if you saw that upstairs.
I do. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, 4:30.
Yeah, 4:30 butt chucking.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It was this past Monday, but
Was
that's
it?
why we didn't stream.
Okay.
We had some butt chucking to get to.
That tracks.
Butt chucking Izzy's.
Oh.
The sugarcane soda. Not
Ooh.
to be confused with the Winter Storm.
Yeah.
But
There it is. Anything else?
yeah, check out professionalcasual.com where you can find all of our recent podcast episodes for this podcast right here. You can find our actual plays, of which we have Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay 4th Edition, a show called Gapapa. We also have Lost Omens, which is a Pathfinder 2nd Edition actual play podcast. Both shows are nearing episode 100,
Wow.
as is another show called Elite 8 Showdown.
Very close. We're 10 away.
10 away.
Also, head over to professionalcasual.com and check out all our affiliate links. BuiltBar.com. Use promo code Professional Casual. All one word at checkout. Get yourself 10% off. Get some of those tasty, tasty Built Bars.
Oh,
Built
yeah.
Bites. Built Boosts. It's what it's sickness season. Got to boost those immune systems up. And of
For
course,
real.
REPP Sports. Get
The
your
old
Raise Energy.
Raise energy.
Berries and cream.
The Sour Blue.
Oh, did it finally get launched?
It not only is launching hard in like 5 days on the 25th of January, they are adding effectively the equivalent of Built Boosts in that flavor as well.
Oh, rad.
Like
Okay.
a hydration with vitamin C,
Yeah.
immune boost, and
Oh,
yeah,
I might
it's-
actually pick those up.
yes.
Okay.
Yep.
That's reppsports.com. Promo code Professional Casual. Get 15% off your order. And of course, Bitter Dragon Games. Head over to bitterdragongames.online. Use promo code PCME10 to get 10% off your order.
They're our local game store. Make them your local game store too.
Exactly. And if you write a 5-star review for this show or Elite 8 Showdown in the description, they'll know who sent them. And then they'll give you, I don't know, stuff.
Yeah, maybe some buttons.
Regardless, it's going to be an Elite 8 Showdown sticker. So there you go.
That's all I got, baby girl.
And patreon.com/professional casual. Sign up for that dope $1 tier if there's any left.
There aren't. It's full right now, but you can get access to the Discord as well by subscribing over on Twitch, twitch.tv/professional casual network. And if you do that in our Marvel Crisis Protocol channels, you get access to any of our custom Crisis side that we have been running. And we are making some custom affiliation tactics cards decks, or I'm sorry, victory point decks. One for each affiliation as a new alternative way to play based on our New Year's Eve resolution scenarios that we ran a couple weeks ago. Check those out on the YouTube. And yeah, they'll be a hell of a lot of fun.
Right. Dan said that he had to raise energy before he went to his workout. It is really important for you all to understand, despite who you have as an avatar, you are not a superhero. You're a henchman. You have to go henching. Raise energy is the best drink for a henchman. That's it. That's all I got.
That's fair.
Till next time, true believers, we'll see you Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over at twitch.tv/professional casual network. Bye! Oh, wait. And if you're listening to this in the audio version, hi. We neglect you very often, but could you leave us a review on whatever thing you're listening to? Thanks. Bye! And that's it. And that's it. And that's the